Hey guys, it's Ned again, showing you a different kind of deck for a slightly different trophy level than where I'm at. This is very popular in the 1100, 1000 level era. My brother-in-law came over, he asked me to make him a deck, so I did, and I made him a spam deck because his barbarian hut and his spear goblin hut is actually pretty high level for where he's at. It's some of the higher level cards he's got. So I made him a deck, and then I went ahead and used it. I actually won 4 games in a row with it after he's been on a pretty severe losing streak. So this was the last game, and I think it really highlights the strengths and the weaknesses of a spam deck. So here we go. We're going to start it off. There we go. I got to hit the right button. I'm sorry, guys. All right, there we go. We're going. Now, we got lucky. We got the Barbarian Hut. I think the Barbarian Hut is one of the best starts for a spam deck. It's a lot better than the Goblins, just because the Goblins, they don't really do much. But the Barbarians, they really get a good, they're a pretty decent threat. And this really here highlights the weakness of a spam deck. Early on is its weakness. You can't really do a whole lot until you get that ×2 elixir. That's when you're really able to get 3 or 4 of those buildings down and really overwhelm your opponent. So all I did was place 1 defense and then place that hut, and he was able to get my tower down to half health. And then he places that prince. I do what I can with those little skeletons, but at this point there's really not much I can do. I don't think that the spear goblins are going to be able to do enough, so he nearly kills Argus's tower, which is quite unfortunate. And now he's got to defend, which is always what you want them to do. You want to make them defend, defend, defend. I get another hut down, and he places more of that barbarian horde. I know that's not the name of the card, barbarians, but it's a horde of fucking barbarians. It's annoying as shit, and they just destroy that tower. But again, this is the weak point of this particular type of deck. The early game is you just don't have enough elixir to be able to put down the cards that you need. So I'm going to speed this up just for the next 20 seconds or so. So we're just doing our thing, whatever, it's fine. And now we have the dragon. The dragon's a really good card because minions and minion horde are a popular counter to this kind of a deck, just because they're an air troop. And the dragon baby, or baby dragon, is really good because it can do that area damage to the minions. And now we've got that ×2 elixir, and now you're going to see where this really shines. We're able to get several of these buildings down. The other good thing about that baby dragon, as you can see, is spells like arrows are such a potent defense against spam decks, and it does not die, so it's able to sit there and tank up a lot of damage. And now I've got those 3 huts down. I'm about to get a 4th, and we're glad that he's pushing right now, because that gives my troops, or Argus's troops, a chance to kind of build up and then all of a sudden come at him. And you can see I've got about 10, 12, 14 guys. He takes out the arrows, or he uses the arrows to take out all the goblins, but that dragon stays strong, and it's really good to be able to tank everything so all the little dudes can do that damage to the tower. And with 3 seconds left, I take out that last tower, and I've still got quite a few troops. Sudden death. He's angry because he should have won that. But this is a spam deck. This is where I shine. The last minute victories. You can never get depressed with a spam deck. I've still got my troops coming. I've still got everything I need to take this tower. And as you see, I end up taking that tower. And end up wrecking his face. That cannon does absolutely nothing. And he tries a prince, and I defend against that prince. That's one thing that those skeletons are really good for. I use them on my deck as well. They're perfect for countering a prince. And we win 30 seconds into overtime. That spam deck is pretty useful. It definitely has its counters. Spells really wreck face against it. If you use that little bomb, it just destroys all the buildings. But if they don't counter it right, it does a lot of work. And it's a great, great deck to use in the 1000-ish trophy range. So that's that. And again, that wasn't Argus playing that. That was actually me. I'm sure over the first time Argus uses it, he's going to lose about 10 times in a row. But that's okay. He's just going to have to work through it and deal with it. Hopefully he doesn't lose. But maybe he does, then I can make fun of him some more. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. and keep watching. That's today's videos. We'll see you guys later.